Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness me, do we have a lot to catch up on right now. I'm sure you will have seen the announcements that have gone out, but Alex and I are officially engaged. We came back from our Isle of Man holiday as fiancés and oh my goodness me, I could not be more excited. We have literally been living on cloud 9 these last few days. Everyone has been saying to us to soak up every minute of it because it goes so quick, and I can totally understand what you mean. Like already I can't believe we're back to reality. I can't believe we're back to work. Like it just feels like it's gone like that already. It is absolutely insane. So yeah, we are fiancés, we are engaged, and I literally could not be happier. And I just want to say a quick thank you to all of you guys for all of your excitement, all of your love, and all of your well wishes, because we were not expecting the response that we got. I was expecting a few people to be like, oh amazing, congratulations, but oh my word, the excitement that you guys have shown literally melts my heart. I actually ended up getting spam blocked on Instagram because I was replying to so many comments. I was doing so many messages and DMs, and I think Instagram thought that I was like completely spamming everyone, so I got blocked for quite a while. So I was getting really stressed out because I was like, I want to say thank you. It's been so exciting having so many conversations and chats with you guys. I've connected with so many other future brides to be, which has been so lovely, and it's just really nice to see all of your guys' excitement. I feel like you've been coming on this journey with us. Like I have literally been online for 10 years of my life. You've seen, I guess, mine and Alex's relationship start. You've seen us move into our first flat together, move into our first home together. Like it really has been such a journey, and I'm so excited to take you guys on this next journey with us. So yeah, I'm not sure if we did the best job at explaining exactly what happened and the story behind the proposal, because we were both just so giddy, excited and nervous. I don't know why I was so nervous to share the news. I think it's because it just feels like so, I don't know, like this big next step, and I was just like, my heart was racing. I think it was because we were sat down. It felt like very official, and obviously Alex doesn't normally like join me officially in videos like that. It's normally just me shoving the camera in his face, so it just felt very official. You should have seen what we were like when we went to go visit my family as well. It was so funny because I was so nervous, and I was trying to like hide the ring so that no one spotted it before I could like tell them, and it was so lovely because like everyone was there all in one place, and it just meant that we could like make this big announcement to them. So I was kind of there like fiddling with the ring, like trying to hide it, and I was like, oh, it's really lovely that everybody's here because we have an announcement to make. Like honestly, it was hilarious, and Alex kept looking at me like, are you gonna say it yet? Are you gonna say it yet? But yeah, and then with his family, they don't live locally, so we had to FaceTime each of them individually, but it was so lovely because everyone was just so ecstatic, so excited. And I feel like the best part of getting engaged isn't actually the engagement, it's being able to tell everyone and share your amazing news, and just seeing the like love and excitement from everyone else that surrounds it. But basically on the last night of our Isle of Skye holiday was when he got down on one day. I had a lot of comments on that video like, hang on, so where was the proposal, when did it happen? And we didn't film it, photograph it or anything like that. Alex did say to me afterwards like, do you wish that I had set up a phone? But I don't know, I'm just so glad that it was completely private, completely personal, like not something that we can ever share. Like it was just a moment for the two of us, and it was just such a special and magical moment. But yeah, on the last night all I got was that little clip like showing you guys, it was right at the end just before we were like getting ready to watch the sunset, and I kind of had this like lovely clip of the like scenery and surrounding. And obviously on the last day was when the sun came out, and we just had the most perfect day, making the most of our holiday. So we were literally just watching the sunset. We had a pizza night, the log fire was burning, there was music playing, and we were like dancing along to the music. And Alex then went into the other room. He was like, I'll be back in 2 seconds, went into the other room, then came back out with one hand behind his back, and I was like, weird. And then he carried on dancing with me, and I was like, what's he doing with his hand? And then I kind of like twigged and was like, ah, this is the moment. So yeah, it took me completely by surprise, and was not expecting it at all. So it really was just the most amazing surprise, and he did so well with the ring, guys, so well. I can't remember if I said in that video, but basically he had to take like one of my Pandora gemstone rings, and he took that into Lane's, which is literally the most beautiful ring shop in the entire world. Any boyfriends that are listening that are maybe thinking about looking at rings for your girlfriends, Lane's. The staff there was so lovely as well. Shout out to Kay from the Southampton Lanes. She was an absolute angel. Took Alex through everything, like taught him everything about the clarity, the cut, what to look for in a diamond, like what carats you want, things like that. And he basically just went in with the criteria, I want this size, oval cuts, platinum ring. And she showed him all the options, and I honestly have never seen a ring this beautiful. So just to kind of show you it up close. So obviously it's an oval cut with a platinum band, and then what it has, which is so different, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it's got this like arch. It might be easier if I take it off actually. So it's got this like arch on it, which is just so beautiful. So these are also little diamonds in there, and it means the ring is very protruding, like it's an absolute knuckle duster, but it is the most beautiful ring I think I have ever laid my eyes on. It is so stunning. I've not shown you as well. I want to go get my nails done yesterday, because obviously the nails that I had were like right at the end of the trip, so thank goodness they lasted, because I would have been gutted if I had bad nails when I got proposed to. So I had the beautiful French polish, which obviously I'd had done for the wedding. I hadn't planned on the proposal or anything like that. So yeah, they were a little bit outgrown, so I went to go get them done yesterday, and I've just gone for 3 layers of bow, which is actually the colour that they use for the French polish. It's this really gorgeous like natural colour, and they always say that if you want this just like as a colour, to go for 3 layers, otherwise it's just not opaque enough and you can kind of like see through when your nails grow through. But yeah, I absolutely love it. So it's been so lovely to get my nails done. Went into the nail salon, and my nail lady obviously knows my hands very well, knows what rings I wear, and she just looked and went, oh my goodness, is that new? I was like, it is. Oh, it's just been so lovely to share the news with everyone. And yeah, it really was just such a magical moment, just the two of us. So special, but also I'm so glad that I have the entire Isle of Skye vlogs. Obviously we can look back at everything that we did, the kind of like what's the word, you know, when like something's about to happen and you can look back and be like, oh, we didn't know what was gonna happen here, like the ignorance, that's the word, the ignorance that I had, because I didn't realise at all. And people keep asking me as well, like, did you really not know? And I'm like, no, honestly, he was so chilled out. Like, we'd spent the entire week with my extended family the week before. He was so chilled out. And also another reason why I did not guess is because Alex had done all the driving, I did all the packing and unpacking. So the fact that he let me unpack his suitcase and his travel bag, like he'd hid it in his rucksack and I hadn't realised. And I do actually remember looking back, I did say to him, I was like, oh babe, I've not unpacked your rucksack. And he was like, oh no, that's fine, that's just like my travel bag, like the bag that I keep in the car. And I was like, okay. Didn't think at all, like didn't even twig. And obviously he'd hidden the ring like right at the bottom of that bag, underneath all of his like scarves and hats and like things that he can hide it with. So yeah, really was just the most magical moment. As you can see, I just can't stop smiling, I can't stop beaming. We literally came away after telling our families like, oh my god, my cheeks hurt so much, because we spent the entire day just absolutely beaming from ear to ear, and it has really just been the loveliest thing to share with you guys. And I cannot wait to take you on the journey with regards to wedding planning, with regards to dress shopping, bridesmaids, bridal parties, engagement parties. Oh, I have so much planned. It is going to be a really exciting journey, and I just cannot wait to take you guys along it with us. You'll probably notice that I am now keeping it very minimal when it comes to my jewellery, especially on this hand. Like, I literally don't want to wear any of my other rings because I feel like it will completely just take away from the beautiful engagement ring. But speaking of jewellery, I feel like having the platinum ring has really like reignited my love for my silver jewellery. Obviously you guys know I am a Pandora ambassador, and with regards to my metals, I have always been a silver girl through and through. I just feel like it suits me a lot better. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just found that gold never sat right on my skin. If ever I'm wearing gold, it's usually mixed in with a few silver pieces whenever I like to like mix my metals. And speaking of metals, I did get a few questions actually about whether it was platinum, whether it was white gold. I do find with white gold, it requires way too much maintenance and way too much upkeep. Like, I think every 4 or 5 years you've got to like send it off and have the metal like completely redone, because it will get tarnished and things like that, whereas platinum is a lot more sturdy. I mean, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot more sturdy. And Alex's parents have always had platinum rings, so it's always been like quite a special metal for him, and I am more than happy with it because I definitely find the more like white metals suit me so much better, and it's really reignited my love for my silver jewellery with Pandora. So of course at this hand I'm keeping it completely minimal, but I'm really loving the bracelets that I'm styling with this. Again, as I said, I'm just reigniting my love for the silver jewellery. So I've got this really gorgeous one on. It's got this like little kind of infinity symbol, which I really like. It's got the classic snake chain on it, and then this one's got a bit of a different chain. This one's one of their newer chains, which I really like, and this one's got like a little love heart, which I think is so cute. And then on this hand I am wearing my other diamonds. It's really funny, I keep saying to Alex, I'm like, this is not my favourite diamond, these are just like secondary diamonds. So I've got my favourite little brilliance diamond necklace and my favorite brilliance ring, which I really like. It's so sweet and I feel like it goes really well with the ring. And then I've got this little like twisty one, which I think is so lovely. My two favorite bracelets, we've got the snake chain bangle and then this bangle, which has got lots of like layers to it, which I think is really lovely. And then earring wise, I am wearing these gorgeous birthstone earrings, which these are actually April, which is my mum's birth month. Yes, my mum's birth month. That was a mouthful. But I really like them and I feel like it just all is pairing together so beautifully. Honestly, I can't tell you how much. I just keep like, you know, when you like open the fridge and I look down, I'm like, oh, like I'll go to do my hair and I'll like see it and I'm like, oh, look. Honestly, it's just the loveliest thing and it is such a sparkly diamond. Like in the sunshine, I just keep seeing it like reflecting and it makes me so happy. So yeah, I'm loving how the jewellery is all styling together. Like honestly, my man has got taste and I always knew he had taste because before I was ever even a Pandora ambassador, before I ever even worked with them, he was the one that bought me my first Pandora pieces. So I've always said to him, you have always bought me the most special jewellery and I love that we are now continuing that tradition. I'm not gonna lie, it's been so lovely to come back when we did, because I feel like we've left a very like pre-spring Scottish holiday. Obviously we had some lovely sunshine, but it was still cold, like really cold up north, and we have come back to springtime in Hampshire. I mean, look at that blue sky. I am so ready for this bush to come into bloom. I don't know if you guys will remember, but this was like this most stunning blue lilac colour when we first moved in of May of last year, which means we've nearly lived here for a full year, which is absolutely insane. But it is seriously spring vibes here in Hampshire, which is making me so happy. And the sunshine is streaming through on all of the engagement cards that have already been coming in, which is honestly just the loveliest. Our friends and family have already sent us so many lovely cards. I mean, this one from my parents, which is so sweet, and this one is one of my favorites. It's so cute actually, because the mother of the bride who got married in Edinburgh, she was so excited for us. Obviously it was after the wedding, you know, like Alex had waited, it wasn't any kind of like thunder stealing, and so we did FaceTime them to let them know, because it was kind of like inspired by them. Obviously the only reason we were up in Edinburgh was for their wedding, and she is so excited that it was like a Scottish proposal. Alex was wearing a kilt, so everything that she has sent us has all been very Scottish themed, which is so kind. She also sent a few gifts actually. We've had quite a few gifts arrive already, which let me show you. So this is what we got from my Scottish auntie, and as I said, it was literally all Scotland themed, which was so adorable. Like the card obviously had the tartan on it, the wrapping paper of this was Highland cow print, and these are actually a set of 6 Highland cow whiskey stones. They're from the Just Slate company. I'll see if I can find them online, but these are actually genius, like so genius. I can't believe we don't actually own any already, especially because Alex loves his whiskey. Like we love just like a little tipple on a Saturday evening. They are ice cubes that don't melt with a little Highland cow print on them. Like I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Let me see if I can try and get it to focus on the stone. Look at that. Is that not just the cutest thing you have ever seen? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit worried that we're getting a little bit Highland Coo obsessed in this house. Obviously we've got a cute little Highland Coo painting on the wall, and now we've obviously got Highland Coo whiskey stones, but they are honestly just so clever, because you stick them in the freezer and then you use them as ice cubes in your drink, but they don't melt and water down your drinks. They're so clever, and obviously reusable. You can put them back in and out of the freezer however much you like. So that was such a kind gift from my aunt, who's also been sent lots and lots of bubbles. So I've got a Prosecco here, a mini Prosecco of rosé and extra dry from a friend of mine, which is so cute. From a cousin, we have been well and truly spoiled with a bottle of Laurent Perrier, which I need to put in the fridge because we might enjoy that. I might actually save that for the King's Jubilee, because we are thinking of having a party here at the house, which would be so lovely, and I love Laurent Perrier. It's one of my favorite champagnes, so really excited to pop that. And then the other thing, oh, I've also got, this is so cute, I think I'm gonna put this outside when it comes to garden parties. Another one from my friend, like a really cute little candle holder, which is just adorable. These are perfect if you want to put citronella candles in, so I might use that for outside, which is so cute. And then one of the most exciting things that I was given from my sister, and she is one of those people that she just always does her research on like the best of the best of the best, you know what I mean? Like she's one of those that she will check all of the reviews, she will check all of the websites for where's like the best place to pick it up, and basically she went online and looked for the best wedding planner, an aesthetic wedding planner as well, and she found this and I'm absolutely in love. So it's from a brand called Blush and Gold, who I think are I don't know if they're wedding specific stationery, but I think they're just a stationery company, and it comes so beautifully packaged. I literally repackaged it so I could show you guys. I mean, look at this. Always and forever. It's so, so cute. But it is the most stunning wedding planner I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, look at this. Absolute beauty. It's like a millennial pink wedding planner, and not only is it just super stunning, it is one of the most practical wedding planners I think I've ever laid our eyes on. So it literally has a timeline, so 12 to 18 months to go, 9 to 12 months to go, 6 to 9 months to go, 3 to 6 months to go, 0 to 3 months to go, and 1 week to go till the wedding. It's got like a little checklist for you if you go through. I'm gonna put this down because I really want to show you like some of the pages because they're just amazing. So here's the contents page with basically the most detailed list of everything that you need to think about for your wedding that I've ever seen. I honestly think they've like crowdsourced, like basically what did you wish that you knew in your wedding, and what are things that you regretted and things like that, and like how did you plan it and stuff like that. So we've got getting started, the guests and stationery, the venue, the attire and accessories, the vendors, the wedding day, and after the wedding. There's honestly just so much in here. There's like a big old calendar. This is so handy. They literally have, so you can list your guest list, so everyone that you want to invite, whether you want them to have all day or if it's just like for the evening and things like that. And they even have things like practical advice that you can look at, so like the budget that you need to think about, plus ones, children, stagger your invitations, things like that. And they literally have so much that you can go through. One of my favorites, oh look, this is also the seating plan. I think they give you, where is it? Here it is. The top table, traditional top table seating option 1, traditional top table seating option 2, bride's parents divorced and remarried, here's an option for that. Groom's parents divorced and remarried, here's an option for that. Like, it's so handy and detailed. And when it comes to thinking about the dress, that you can put in your measurements, you can do like little drawings. It even has a page where it basically explains all of the wedding dress styles to you. Like, I've not seen anything like this. You've got all of the different like tops, you've got the different like styles of dresses, we've got mermaid, we've got ball gown. Like, it's honestly absolutely amazing. And then we've also got the cake, and this is so handy actually. I've never seen anything like this. It tells you how many people it serves. I'm sorry, I have never seen any book that is this helpful and informative. So depending on what size cake you want to go for, depending on how many people and how many portions it will serve. I must say, the wedding that we were at in Scotland, in Edinburgh, hats off to her, because I think I had 2 slices of cake. And most guests did as well. So I do think that you maybe want to think about that as well. And then also at the end, you've got things like after the wedding, so you can plan your honeymoon, things like that. There's like a checklist of what you need to do afterwards. So save the cake for the first anniversary, preserve the bouquet, send your thank you cards, have your wedding dress cleaned, return the suits, order your wedding album, review vendors. Like, it's so helpful. And there's even like a little stickery page in the back so that you can start getting really creative and start doing all of your own planning. So it is one of those gifts that I think is probably the most amazing practical gift you could have ever got me. And it's so beautiful as well, so aesthetic. So I cannot wait to start the wedding planning. Now that I have this, the wedding planning can start. You'll also see it just here as well. Just thought to show you my little Lane's bag and box. The actual ring box is upstairs on my dressing table, because obviously if ever I need to take the ring off, I don't want to just like put it down. So I put it back in the box. But this is also what came. Honestly, I don't know how Alex hid this for so long, but the bag is so beautiful and the box is so beautiful. So as you know, this little tray is kind of like my styling, what's current and what's kind of like seasonal. And obviously the engagement is a very, very seasonal thing at the moment and very prominent. So I just wanted to display this in the middle, and I just think it looks so, so beautiful on our island. But yeah, this book is a lifesaver. So I will see if I can link it down below for you guys. I'll text my sister and ask her for the link for where she got it. I think it might have been direct from the company, but I will link it down below, because wedding planning is officially going to start now that I have this baby. I am so excited to get started with the wedding planning. I feel like it's just going to be so much fun to properly start kickstarting what we want to do for the wedding. I've already started pinning a few things on Pinterest. I've created a wedding mood board, so if you want to see a few of the things that I'm kind of like thinking of and planning and just envisioning, then feel free to head on over there. I also upload all of my outfit photos and stuff on Pinterest as well, but I'm not gonna lie, one thing that already, I mean, we haven't even been engaged a week, and one thing that I've definitely already noticed is that when it comes to wedding planning and when it comes to organizing your wedding day, you really do just have to not listen to anyone else's opinions and just do what you want to do, because already we've had so many like, oh, don't do that, or you shouldn't do that, or you definitely need to do this, and we're both like, oh my god, like it's not even been a week. So with regards to the wedding planning, it's definitely going to be a process, and one thing we've both agreed is that we are not in any rush. It's not going to be the kind of thing where we are married by the end of next year. Like, most venues are pretty much booked up for the next 2 years anyway. Like, there's still backlog from COVID. There's still a lot of people that maybe couldn't have their dream weddings that they wanted to, or they're doing like renewals and things like that at the moment. So there's about a 2-year wait at the moment for most gorgeous wedding venues anyway, and we just really want to enjoy the process. We don't want to be in a rush. We don't want to have to like scramble together something that we're not completely happy with. Like, we want to enjoy being engaged. We want to enjoy the process of organizing a wedding, and then when it comes to it, we want to really enjoy our wedding. So we're thinking of even doing like maybe a couple of weekends where we go you know, scouting for locations and hunting for wedding venues and things like that. I think that will be really fun, and of course I will take you guys along that with me, because we are on this journey together. So 2 definites, like we've had loads of questions that we cannot answer yet. 2 definites are, number 1, the wedding is not going to be this year or next year. It's not going to be anytime like in the near future. We're going to enjoy the process. And number 2, actually no, it's not definite, because also there's going to be so much where it's just going to completely depend, I think, on the venue. Like, we're not even sure what time of year we want to get married yet. I think it's going to really depend on what venue we find, what country we're going to be in, like what we fall in love with. And I'm really hoping that there's going to be a moment where we see a venue and just go, yeah, this is the one. Like, I feel like it happens with a lot of things. I remember when I was looking at universities when I was younger, and so many people said to me like, oh, you'll just find the one. And I got really worried because I'd viewed a couple of universities and I didn't get that feeling. And I was like, oh, what if I'm one of those people that doesn't have that feeling? And then it wasn't until I went to the University of Derby and I looked around and went, yeah, okay, this is the one. And obviously it's so funny because that is exactly how I met Alex at the University of Derby. It's a real sliding doors. If I hadn't gone to that uni, I wouldn't have met him. We wouldn't be engaged right now. Probably wouldn't be living in this house. Like, there's always so many things that you can just like trace it back to, which is really funny. So yeah, I'm hoping I have a similar feeling about a wedding venue, and we'll just give each other a look and be like, yeah, this is the one. Because I know a lot of people that have said that that will happen when it comes to wedding venue hunting. So at the moment, everything's up in the air. All is to play for, and in terms of planning, we just really want to enjoy the process. So let me know if you have any like wedding venues that you've looked at that you think would be amazing. Give me all your tips when it comes to wedding planning down below, because I know a lot of you guys are married. You've got some really great advice. You're a lot wiser when it comes to like knowing about these things. Obviously, I am so new. I'm a new fiance, a new wifey to be, and I have no idea where to even start. Obviously, there will be a wedding planner involved as well, because I do not think I would be able to plan this entire thing by myself, or me and Alex, which, let's be honest, is going to be mostly me. So yeah, a wedding planner will definitely be involved. Let me know any recommendations. I think I might actually go back and re-listen to the Newlywed podcasts from Jamie and Sophie Habu, because they just had their UK wedding recently, and so I don't know if they're going to completely change the podcast, if they're going to just stop doing it, if there's going to be like a newlyweds version of it rather than nearlyweds. But especially when they do their wedding favors, obviously I've only ever listened to the podcast for entertainment purposes before, whereas now I feel like I need to actually start listening for practical tips and advice and actually start taking notes. So I might restart that podcast as well. But yeah, at the moment we're still just in the engagement bubble, and I just can't wait to get properly planning and start the process. So I actually had a few PR bits arrive whilst I was away in Edinburgh and the Isle of Skye that I thought we could unbox together. I'm not actually sure what's in here. I've literally just opened up the packages and I thought that we could have a look together. Curel. I've not actually tried anything from Curel before, but I have heard some really good things about them. I know quite a few of my friends that use their skincare, and you guys know I'm really making an effort with my skincare at the moment. I've stripped it back. I feel like I've gone back to basics, and I really want to make sure that the products that I'm using are really beneficial on my skin. And I believe Curel are quite a like stripped back skincare brand. Like, it's just very much the kind of essence pieces and the items that are really designed to help with like hydration, I believe. So this is the Essence Hydration, and I got the French side, I do. The Hydrating Water Essence. I have never heard of this before. It's soothing first step moisturizing liquid, enhances the effect of the subsequent moisturizer. What? I'm sorry, this is absolutely bizarre. Is it literally like a water? Oh my gosh, it is as well. I'm not entirely sure what I feel about that. Like, is that just a fad? Is that like an extra step that you really don't need? Let me know if anyone uses a hydrating water, because that might be a cool one to add into my routine, but also that might be completely unnecessary. So we shall see. I think what we've got here, oh, cleanser. I love a good cleanser. So the makeup cleansing gel. I do like a gel cleanser as well when I'm just looking for something a little bit more lightweight. They are Japanese skincare, which I have heard that Japanese and Korean skincare are some of the best skincare in the world, because they really focus on the kind of like youth. They focus on the like ingredients in there, and they're very like understated skincare. So I don't think these are going to be heavily fragranced products, which I really like the sound of that. We then have a deep moisturizing spray. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is one skincare product that I feel like is quite unnecessary, but I love. I love a moisturizing spray in summer. Like, the second that I get a little bit hot and sweaty and I feel like my makeup's maybe clinging to my face and I just want like a bit of a rezhuzh, like a drink for my skin, I love a moisture spray. What I usually do is I put them in the fridge, then it just keeps it really nice and cold. So this says that it is a ultra fine moisturizing spray with ceramides for instant hydration, fortifies and restores the skin, leaving it replenished and soft. So I love the sound of that. I think I'm definitely going to add that into my routine. My current favourite spray is the Omorovicea one, but I'll be interested to see if this tops that. We then have an eye cream. Probably will give that away because I'm really not into eye creams anymore. I'm someone that just cannot deal with anything other than a gel, so we'll probably give that to a friend. But then we also have the hydrating moisturizer, so that sounds really exciting. Love the look of that intense moisture facial cream, and I'm after a new evening moisturizer, so that sounds really lovely. So some lovely products from Curel. And then in here, what do we have in this one? Oh, some vitamins. Oh, Vitabiotics. I know a lot of girls that work with Vitabiotics actually, and they do a lot of Perfectil ads, so that sounds exciting to try. These are the Hair Crush Gummies. This sounds quite similar to my Hairburst gummies, and you know I'm quite loyal to them, so I might give this a try and see if they kind of give me a big difference. But I do love Hairburst, so we'll have to give them a try. We then have the Ultra Vitamin C. I'm not gonna lie, Alex has come back from the holiday a little bit full of cold, so I think I might give them to him to use and make sure that he doesn't get fully ill. We then have the Ultra Vitamin D. Ooh, I have actually been thinking for a while about taking some vitamin D supplements, because especially here in the UK, we just get such a little sun, and it's supposed to be really beneficial. So it says that vitamin D plays a truly remarkable role in the body for all-round health and wellness, including contributing to the normal function of the immune system, the abnormal absorption and utilization of calcium, and the maintenance of normal muscle function. Oh my goodness, that sounds very good to add into my daily routine. I actually saw something recently. I can't remember where I saw it. I think it was on TikTok. Since January, so that's what, 3.5 months, we have experienced in the UK 15 days of sun. 15 days of sun in the space of what, 3 months, 90 days. Oh my goodness me. I mean, I'm not surprised because we have had such a miserable end of winter, early spring. Like, it has been diabolical, I'm not going to lie, but that statistic just blew my mind. So I feel like taking vitamin D supplements might be a really great way of just making sure that I'm still getting the vitamins that I need, and I'm someone that doesn't struggle swallowing pills, so I might see if I can try and add that into my everyday routine. There's 96 mini tablets in here. How many do I take a day? 1 to 2. So maybe I'll start with 1 and see if I notice any difference. But some lovely PR gifts to add into my routine for skin and for my body health, because we're officially on the wedding glow up, guys. I know I said that it's not going to be for a little while, but we are officially on the pre-wedding glow up. So I'm basically just going to be doing everything that I can with regards to my skincare, my supplements, my diet, my exercise. I'm just going to be doing everything I can to make sure that I am in like the best, healthiest, most glowy place possible. The pre-wedding glow up has officially begun. We've just had a couple more cards arrive, so I thought I would just open them up because honestly, I cannot wait for Alex. He's in the office today and I do feel sorry for him because he is not even getting a look in. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is so, so lovely. On your engagement, congratulations to you both. Oh, that is so lovely. I'm gonna put that on the shelves. They are literally getting completely full of cards, but I am not complaining at all. We've also got a gift in this one. Oh, honestly, I just can't get over everyone's generosity and their excitement and their kindness. Oh, you're engaged. So cute. Oh, okay, so apparently the Prezi is a moment for the engagement, so I'm not entirely sure. Goodness me. Sorry, sunshine today. It has been so, so lovely. Feeling the sun on my skin. I have no idea what this is going to be. Oh my goodness! I love my family because they are all sending very themed presents. Look at the Highland Coo! He's absolutely gorgeous. He's weighty as well. Oh my word. Look at him. Oh, we're gonna have to come up with a name for him. He is the cutest thing ever. Oh, should I display them on the shelves? But I feel like they're getting a little bit busy. Oh, I might put him on the windowsill over there. Look at him. Oh, he is so, so cute. I'm going to put that card up over there as well. Actually, speaking of Highland Coos and engagement gifts, I actually haven't shown you these because Alex actually surprised me with them after the engagement as a little bit of a memento from our trip to the Isle of Skye, as if the ring wasn't a memento enough. But we were in one of these shops and I just picked them up and thought they were the cutest thing in the world, put them back down and went on my merry way. I was having a wander around the shop and he secretly ran over to the till and bought them, and it is these two little Highland Coo statues. I mean, look at them. We've just got them in our hallway. I've just started up this little like shelving unit. You don't really normally see this because the hallway is such a dark part of the house, but these little Highland Coos, like, they are so, so cute. We've given them names. This is Angus and this is Abel, and literally when we leave the house now we say bye Angus, bye Abel, because they just sit and watch over the front door basically, and they are just the cutest little thing. So I really am building a Highland Coo collection, Highland Coo prints, Highland Coo little mini statues, and now a new Highland Coo statue. Honestly, I'm in love with them, but they are just the cutest little thing. And yeah, I didn't get a chance to show you them whilst we were in Skye because Alex surprised me with them right after the engagement. But honestly, they are just the cutest things in the world, like the perfect little memento from our trip. And I love that we've put them up here because we can see them every single day as we go in and out of the house. Okay, I've just popped him on the marble tray for now so that I can show him to Alex when he gets home and we can decide where he's going to live together, because he is just the cutest thing in the world. Like, look at him, he's adorable. We need a name for him actually, because we've got Angus, we've got Abel, so I need you guys to help me name this little fella. So leave your name suggestions down below. I think like a Scottish name would be really, really good, but I actually quite like how he looks there. I think it's really, really cute. But I'm not joking when I say that we really do have a Highland cow obsession, because we've got this little guy, we've got our paintings up on the wall, this one which I absolutely love. This one is going to be changed, but I haven't quite gotten around to it yet. I'm thinking of maybe putting like a little mirror there or something, but obviously our big feature artwork in the living room. And then we also have my Highland Coo coasters over here as well, which I picked these up in Edinburgh and I absolutely love them. So Highland Coo mad, but you know what, it's just so lovely having so many mementos popped around the house of our amazing trip up to Scotland, and to remind us how special it really was.
Open air, the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember.
Well, I have just had a very wholesome half an hour cutting, trimming and arranging my first bouquet of engagement flowers. A friend of mine has just dropped off this beautiful bouquet. I mean, look at these. They are just so gorgeous. I've just arranged them now and I love how they look. My first celebratory engagement bouquet, and I love the colour scheme she has gone for. We've gone for a white, green and pink colour scheme, and look at how wild this bouquet is. I love it when bouquets just have an abundance of foliage to arrange, because I just think it makes them look so much more special, and I absolutely adore the flowers that we've got in here. We've got some beautiful white roses paired with this stunning like blush pink colour, which is almost actually the same colour as the planner and almost the same colour as my nails. Oh my goodness, she has done really well. We then also got, I believe these are carnations, I think, and then we've got some daisies, we've got some lilies, which I can't wait for these to open, and then I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what this flower is, so hopefully once it opens I will know, but for now that is a complete surprise. But I'm just so in love with how the bouquet looks and how it has come together. I'm feeling very blessed that she has just dropped them off, because they are making such a beautiful centerpiece on my coffee table. I feel like the best part about getting engaged isn't necessarily the ring, isn't necessarily the wedding planning or the outfits or anything like that. It's just being able to share the happy news and share the excitement with those that you love, with your friends, your family, and of course you guys. Someone commented on my Instagram post saying like, I've been following you for 3 years, it literally feels like a friend of mine is getting engaged. And like, that's how it feels to tell you guys. Like, I was so excited to tell you, because I feel like I'm just celebrating with all of my closest friends. So thank you so much for all of your excitement. And I feel like this has just been one big old catch-up vlog, because we have had a lot to chat about, a lot to catch up about, and there's gonna be a lot of exciting things in the works that are going to be coming. Of course, Alex will be making lots more appearances, so those of you that were saying that you were loving the Scotland vlogs because he was appearing a lot more than normal, you will love what is going to be coming for all of the wedding, engagement, bridal content, because I am already excited. We think we're gonna do a bit of an engagement party maybe in a couple of weeks time. Unfortunately, this weekend it looks like we've got thunder and lightning, which is such a shame, because I was literally just saying earlier that we feel like we've come back to spring. We were initially planned 20 degrees this week, and then suddenly it changed and it's now maybe about 15, 16, and I think this weekend is gonna be thunder and lightning. So definitely not this weekend, maybe the next weekend we can do a bit of an engagement party with our nearest and dearest. I can start engagement outfit shopping. That will be really fun, because all I want to wear right now is white. As you can tell, I'm wearing my favorite little white H&M dress, which is one of the comfiest things ever, but also because this is obviously the only color that I want to be wearing right now. So we're going to be doing all of the bridal outfits, all of the engagement party looks, whether you're the bride, whether you're attending for a friend. I hope you are excited. This like new avenue of content that we can go down. I cannot wait to start exploring what I can be creating, what we can do in terms of planning and content, and just getting excited for the wedding, because the buzz is really real, and we are just soaking up every single minute of being in this engagement bubble. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, but it's just a one-day vlog just to catch up on everything. But we will be continuing with all of the vlogs twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then of course I will be continuing to do my Sunday fashion video. Obviously took a little bit of a hiatus from that from when we were in Scotland, but I hope you don't mind me swapping out the amazing I Love Sky vlog for a fashion video this week. But it will be continuing as normal from here on out, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and of course leave me the ring emoji down below if you got to the end, because it would just make me so happy to know that you watched to the end of all of the updates, all of the planning and everything that is going to be coming. So I will see you guys on Sunday for my next fashion video. I love you so much. Bye bye.